Are you into crypto at all?
I don't want to talk too much because I'm interviewing these guys that steal crypto tomorrow.
Oh,
Steal? Like
So I'm gonna say I
stolen?
have almost no crypto, but yeah, these teenage degens, maniacs, do a combination of, they call it IRL robberies, which is just a robbery in real life. I love like they're so on the computer that they call it IRL, but like if they find out you have crypto, I guess they'll like jump you and get your password. Pretending to be Coinbase support and taking all of your crypto, hacking into, let's say, McDonald's and saying, we're launching Big Mac coin, and then rug pulling when people pay. So I'm gonna talk to some of those kids tomorrow.
I've just
Hands,
started.
fight them instantly. Nope. No. You're setting me up to steal my shit. One of us has to die. That's crazy, dude. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's horrible.
And that's going back to this empathy thing.
Yeah, no
where people
care
are
about
willing to do
people.
anything for a come up.
Yeah.
I always think about how long did that guy have to work to get that?
Yeah.
He's
Nobody's
20 years
thinking that.
older than me. He's probably working since my fucking age.
Yeah, imagine a guy that's putting $50 a week into his Coinbase account. 2016, boom, it starts kicking. He stays diligent on it. All of a sudden, he has a nice chunk of money he's sitting on, and he gets wiped because he thinks he's getting helped, but instead he's getting robbed.
The whole
It's a
idea
nightmare,
behind
dude.
it,
Nightmare.
the whole idea behind crypto seems like something that you'd really be all about. Like
Yes.
decentralized. It's just you. There's no companies. There's no government. I just started learning about this shit. I think it's the future.
If you lean libertarian in some of your ideals, Bitcoin seems like the savior.
I don't trust
And-
fake shit.
But what's money?
Tangible.
But where does this value come from?
The dollar's almost all digital. Most of the dollars are digital
I
dollars.
get it, but it's like this. Oh no, my phone died.
But you can get back on anywhere in the world.
The other day, my phone died as I got into a rental car. I didn't know where I was, and I had no cord, and I realized I left my wallet, so I couldn't buy
Oh
a cord.
no, you're a caveman.
What do you do? Oh,
How
thank God I
naked
had
did
this
you feel in
cash.
that situation?
Awful. No. Awful.
Unlivable.
I drove the wrong way 30 minutes, and I had to film in 30
Oh,
minutes.
God.
Took an hour and a half to get this car. So I just don't like crypto. Like I just don't like the we'll all be wearing the same outfit soon. Like this is gonna be like a different world, like, oh, you're using that money. But then again, debit's kinda like crypto. You know, I had money in there. So I think it's just me being an old man going, I don't like change.
Yeah.
Because I like change. Like I want coins. Fuck that shit.
Bitcoin hasn't exactly made itself really user friendly for the masses yet. Like I can't just go buy a joint from you in crypto very easily, or it's just it's like a few steps away from being like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Like even if you study it, listen to a bunch of podcasts, and someone asks you what it is, it's like it's
I
kind of
know
like
that.
pulling a rabbit out of a hat
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's meant to be like a long-term savings thing. Like when people retire, you go and pull the money out of the crypto and it doesn't get taxed to death like 30% of your retirement or whatever. You know, I don't know.
That is cool. But my thing is like this. Ready? These kids walk around and steal money. Like, what happens when that happens? If someone steals my money from the bank, you know what happens? The bank reimburses me.
I think Coinbase is FDIC insured up to
Yeah.
a quarter
Is
million
it?
dollars,
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to a bank.
So all those people can get up to $250,000 back. What if they just have their friends steal it from them? They just all came up on her $250,000.
I think it's probably like an insurance company. They do a good research to see did they burn this car themselves, or did someone else, did a homeless guy burn this car? And then
Yeah.
we do an investigation and see if we pay
In
you.
the book I'm listening to, they say it's way more secure. Like it's like the only way it can get hacked is if somebody gets your like special like
Which they
password key.
could.
They could, yeah.
Also, I know somebody that forgot their password for over 2
Yeah.
years. And that was 60 bands in there. That's a lot of money.
much.
They got it back eventually, but could you imagine, like, yo, what's the password to this stack of money? Open that shit, spend it right now.
In the book, they said the internet started in the 1970s. It didn't become user friendly until 1995.
So we're
kinda
still
where
on the
crypto-
early
Mhm.
adoption
Yeah.
stage of this.
For sure. We're in the crank motor car. You know what I mean?
We're in the Henry Ford era.
Yeah. See? Articulate. Crank motor car. The Henry Ford era. This was a documentarian, man. Yes, exactly that.
Can I give you guys an idea of what it took coming into this trip, just so you see a little bit behind the scenes? So the research that we were doing, we were probably between 10 or 12 different ideas that we were going to pursue on this trip. We narrowed it down to, I would say, like between 4 and 6 we'll actually knock out. And maybe some of them will be a half idea that we have to go to another city
This
to
is
finish.
pre-planning.
Pre-planning.
A real content machine.
production.
over here.
So we'll be here for 5 days. The amount of people we hit up for these 5 days is probably about 60 contacts that we're balancing. On top of that, we have Atlanta, Chicago, Florida, New York. Like there's all these different moving pieces because I know I'm going to be in Atlanta in 2 weeks. I got a little overwhelmed last night because I'm chasing down these crypto leads and I don't know who's who. All these kids are telling me, well, this guy's fake, but I'm real. And they're sending me screenshots of crazy numbers. And I don't know if it's
if you just show up
Photoshop.
and it's just some dude in his apartment.
Yes. So over these next 5 days, this is the first day that we're in Los Angeles. We will see where this goes. And it's also been stressful because some of the leads that we're chasing are a little bit scary. I don't even want to say the name of the most powerful gang in California.
Terrible. Keep going. Scary.
I was talking to a guy that is wanted by them, was just recently stabbed by them, and he's like afraid for his life right now. He's like, "Are you even kidding me?" Like, because I had a mutual friend ask, "Hey, do you even want to be interviewed about this, even if it's anonymous? Are you trying to kill me right now? They know where my mom lives. If you put this out, they're coming after you." And I was just like, I didn't know how deep this thing goes. And so it's nice when it all pans out, but sometimes this job feels like a gigantic juggling act where I have 50 balls and some of the guys on my team each have their own balls that they're juggling. And hopefully when it all sets in stone that we actually catch everything.
All that behind this YouTube video, which is kind of crazy to think about. It takes a month, right? Or a couple months to do each one, correct?
So we're on this crazy treadmill where we just put out a firefighter documentary.
Not even an hour ago.
And Miguel's already working on this Detroit car thief video that'll come out next Tuesday. So it's a week run from one documentary to the next, but we might film 5 on this trip. And then one might come out in 2 weeks, one might come out in a month.
Planning. Planning. This is what it is, to be organized.
You're dealing with the underworld, so it makes it 10 times fucking
And
harder.
it was off camera. He's like, some of these criminals, they're just really hard to get their schedule down, or so, whatever you said. You know
So
what I mean?
what we were supposed to do right when we landed in Los Angeles, we were going to do day in the life of a wanted fugitive. And we had 2 of them. We had one guy from the East Coast that had been in prison for 10 years, crazy motherfucker. And we had another guy locally in LA. Both of them went ghost. One of them is in Mexico right now saying his lawyer's trying to get him off. The other guy actually just texted me before I got here, "Hey, call me when you have a moment." But that's the other thing is I've been talking to some of these guys for months, sometimes every other week, getting to know them, saying what we're going to do, what the concept is. You put in all this work and then you get there and then they just disappear. Or they come through and it's the craziest thing ever.
Perfect.